Hello everyone, welcome back to another live stream. Last day of August. Very red month for me. Let's see. August 1st, it was a profitable day for me. Let's see if the last day of August. It's also a green day for me. Market's about to open. Big gap down around 100 points from yesterday close. We have news at 9:45 and at 10 a.m. Nothing as of now, just watching. I think you just took London low. Let's see if we have an SMT. I want to see the reaction, because what happened to me is that I always stay with the opening trend, and then I missed, like, I miss when price is reversing. And for example, here price just took London low, and now I want to see if this is enough to reverse price, especially because ES still trading above, instead of just going with that trend and trying to catch anything on a pullback for more downside. Yeah, how's it going, Kyle? What do I do for work? This is my work. Notice how last minute of this 5-minute candle, it's very aggressive, and it's making this 5-minute candle closing below the London low. Let's see if it has continuation. How do you get funded? I guess lucky. Every time I get funded, it's, I have to say there's a bit, because if I'm not able to making this consistent, then I don't have another answer for that. I'm looking to be consistent and profitable, and that means if I'm able to get funded without being consistent and profitable, that means it's lucky, and that's the truth. This is the trade with the first percent fair value gap, so there's no price reading, there's nothing, it's just a setup. So we having a nice reaction after price took a London low. We have an S&T ES is trading above London low. It never quit that level. So let's see if this is a reversal or what. Dímelo, Rolly. Estoy mirando por ahora nada más. Estaba mirando GameQ took London low and ES still holding above. So vamos a ver si ES follow, okay. En la otra cuenta estoy en short también con 3 contratos y una vez que se lleve el low después de las 9:30 de ayer, pues muevo a break even y dejo ese para el resto del día. No sé, no tengo ningún otro level que ya veremos. Pero bueno. Yo voy aquí a break even y ya. ¿Cuál me dijiste que era tu target? Ese era tu target. Ya ahí que haga lo que quiera hacer, si quiere reverse or continue. It's okay. Now I'm going to see if I can catch a trade with the main account. ES just took. How's it going, Justin? Going down more? That's it. Bearish candle will close. Yeah, the 5-minute candle looks very bearish. Bearish candle. Did you close? No, I have one open targeting Wednesday low. But I'll go to the main account now and trying to see another short. Wait, 87. Yeah. I put my last target down there, Rolly. 87, I think. 87. Let's see if I hit that before stopping me out on break even. Are you looking to buy after the sales? No, I don't do that because I don't trade reversal. They are very hard for me. So if I see that price got to a level, to a key level, I try to avoid keep shorting, but no, I don't try to reverse. It's just it doesn't work for me. I see a lot of people doing that and I really admire that. I guess at some point I will get to that level, but as of now, I have realized that 80% of my loss come from reversals. I think this week we're been having reversal inside macro. Okay, yesterday we got a reversal. On Wednesday we have a reversal as well. Tuesday reversal. Monday we were doing lower highs, so we also got reversal. Let's see if we're going to have a reversal here as well. That could be enough. Let's see how this 5-minute candle closes. ES didn't take yesterday low. So it got filled. It didn't went enough against me to fill the other contract, so that's something that go against me, because almost all losing trades will fill the remain contract. Therefore, almost all my losses are going to be $100. When I say almost, I meant like 100%, like 98% of them. But not all my wins are going to be $100. For example, on this one, it's only $70. Can enter without confirmation. I'm trading NQ. I'm trading futures, NQ, Nasdaq. Any idea what we crashing? Not really. I don't look at the news or fundamentals. I wish I could help you, but I don't really take a look at the fundamentals. I know we have news at 10 a.m. I believe it's consumer report, consumer confidence. Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm trading NQ futures. Price dumped so hard. It did, yeah. We only have on ES, we only have one up close candle. Compared to currency, which is better? If I have done currency before, then I could have a better answer, but I have only done futures. And the thing is that when you only do one thing, you only know people doing that thing as well. So you would have like bias. So I think the best it's whatever work for one, isn't it? We're going too long. You will need to see. I don't think I would. Let's see. Let's see, Rolly. I don't think I'll look for longs. I would see after price take 87, then I will be more careful taking shorts, but not necessarily reversing for longs. You know I don't like to trade reversals. This is short. I'm actually flat on this account. I took a short with the other account, and target is, yeah, the previous day low. That's my target for this account. But on the main account, I'm flat. I already took one short. It was a win. So as of right now, just watching. Yeah, I took a short on this account as well. And I close it there. That's it. $87 hit. Now I would not look for reversal, but I would be more cautious about entering shorts because I know the chances for the probability for a reversal increases, even though this is very aggressive, very weak. Let's see. Could you explain why you're going short? I would explain it, but I don't think you would like it because it's very simple. You see this fair value gap here? I enter on that fair value gap inside macro, targeting a key level. That's it. Look at the price. Yeah, very aggressive. It looks like one of those days when price closes on its low or on its high at 10.10. Let's see. It keep dropping and dropping. We're going to reverse soon. Let's see. I'm not against of a reversal. I just won't be able to catch the low of the day. I saw a triple bottom. Nice short there. Awesome, brother. One more you'll be done. You trading, what profit you trading? RB trades. I saw a triple bottom on NQ, but I can. Hey, how's it going, Tuki? I think after a month, I can answer to you that yes, I catch good shorts. I caught two good shorts. On the high time frame, we're up, so reversal could be likely. I see, Alex. That's something that I need to learn. I'm still learning, so I'm trying to first learn how to trade with the trend, and I try to go with the trend of the day, and that's where most of my loss come from. Because yes, I'm trading with the trend of the day, but on the higher time frame, the trend is something else, and then I enter for continuation of that trend, and price just reverse, and I get grilled most of the time there. But first, I need to learn how to trade with the trend, and then I'll see and learn also how and where to expect reversal. Were they handsome? Eh, not bad. This is the first one with the Bain account, and this is the other one. They worked. Were they handsome? You judge. Said the BA is bad. ¿Cómo así, brother? Sí. Tenemos 8 5-minute bars y ninguna se ha llevado el previous 5-minute. PA is perfect. En mi opinión está luciendo bastante clara. Pero igual nunca te voy a decir que el PA está bueno o malo, porque de la forma que yo lo veo es que cuando yo no puedo hacer nada o que simplemente nada me está funcionando es porque no he sabido aprender la trade en ese price action. Porque por ejemplo en el Seek and Destroy condition, que es cuando hacemos un high, nos llevamos ese high, después nos llevamos el previous low y estamos así constantemente como un range largo. Imagínate si yo supiese hacer eso y tuviese un limit order en cada swing high o swing low. Bastante fácil. Pero no es que está mal, es que por lo menos en mi opinión yo no lo sé trade. Price delivery is not too good. Wait for a reverse. NQ just took this Monday's low. It's low of the week if we take out the pre-market information. So it should be, no, it's not low of the week. Low of the week is on Tuesday. So that should be a key level, or at least even if we don't do a reversal, we could expect a pullback here. But I don't like to make prediction. I just go with whatever it's going. It's happening. I don't predict, we react. Exactly. Let's see if we break previous high. On what time frame, Alex? For it to be confirmed, we're going to reverse. We need, what do we need? What does we need? Rolling, because I have also don't see a clear swing high on the 5-minute. Benji, how are you doing, man? How's your day so far? Thank you for passing by, man. 50. Good, I got 2 short. That's nice, man. I also was able to catch 2 shorts. Oh yes, Rolly, 550 yen, and then yes, that for me will also be a new trend forming. So yes. Wait, we shorted the same candle. I'm not sure. I have with the other account, I have this short. It was at 600. Final target 500. And with the main account, it was a scalp. I hope you can see it there. We need to see movement strong. Yeah. Yeah, that would change everything because we took 2 PDR rates. Well, we took more than 2 PDR rates. And then if I see a strong move to the upside, especially if we get to that high, 550, then that could be a good indication for a reversal. But even so, I wouldn't take it. I wouldn't see it as a reversal anymore. I would see it like I'm trading with the new trend. But the thing is, one trend, I would not enter around here for longs. Not because I don't think it's not going to work, not because it's just it doesn't work for me. Because I have seen people taking longs here, and they do beautiful trade with beautiful RR, but for me it doesn't work. Lots of objectives taken on the sell side, yes. And I learned that from you, Rolly. I would be just looking for more downside here. And then you told me that it's not always like that. Because if price meet the objective, then the chances for a reversal, the probability for a reversal increases. And that makes sense. A lot of sense, because if you zoom out on the higher time frame, then it doesn't mean that we are in a downtrend. But another thing that I'm looking here now that I saw that I'm watching the 1 hour, price were balanced. It broke above that balance, and now it's reversing, especially after ES took all-time high. So it wouldn't surprise me if we take 371. We need to see at least S&T in the lower time frame. All right, Benji. Thank you for passing by, brother. After we're ready for brunch, I can wait to eat. But take care, brother. Have a good weekend. Enter longs. Let's see if it works for you, brother. I really hope it does. Which pair? This is futures. NQ. This is not Forex. If I win, I pass my funded. Let's see, brother. What's your target? For a retreat. What do you mean for a retreat? Oh, 5 a retreat. In my opinion, and I don't know much, I'm a student, I'm still learning. If I have to enter here, I would enter shorts. But because I have learned a few things, I think for me it's better to remain on the sidelines. No, there's a thing, Rolly, there is no confirmation, you're gambling. I'm not on a trade. But there is a thing with Rolly that you can say that if you get asked as of right now, oh yeah, you're talking to Humberto. Okay. But there is a question that you get asked, like, if you could enter right now with what you're seeing, what would you enter? And that's like always long or always short. Like, and that's what I'm saying, that I'm not entering. I'm not betting on anything right now. Yes, no entry yet. Yeah, that's because you have experience, because you know what happened and where's price coming from. But if I ask you right now, which side will you go to? If you were to, if you have to be on the market, would you go long or short? Forget about everything. Will you go short or long? You keep saying wait. You have no option. Wait, it's not an option. To be, yeah, this all is a bit confusing. That's why I'm not risking real money yet. I'm paper trading. I see. That's the best option when you cannot read price action good. Just do paper money. Sim. I would do the same, but I don't see also a setup here. I'm in long now. Yeah, a lot of people likes this level to go long. I see. That's good. That's what we're here to discuss. But if I'm honest, and I don't plan to be in. I'm not afraid of being wrong or right. If I knew what would happen, I wouldn't say I'll be short. I'll enter short. But since I don't know what's going to happen, and this is not like a setup for me, that's why I'm not a trade. But I'm saying that if I have to enter here, if I had a gun in my head and someone tell me you have to go long or short, then I will go short, not long. Long, but I need extra confirmation. We took 2 minute inducement and reacting out of a good demand. It will be great if we see an SMT. Going long. Lots of people going long here. I think the chances for, I think I will be more open for long after we take this swing low. It's just because the first, in my opinion, and in my experience, the first try to reverse a very strong leg, because we've been dropping for 40 minutes and respecting previous 5 minute high. It's, in my opinion, it's a very strong sell-off. Maybe we could take this swing low before moving long, but I don't know. Like I said, it's just opinion. If I truly know that shorts is the best option here, I'll be shorting. But just like sharing my opinion. High time frame S&T. Yeah, I saw it. ES respected Monday low, right? That's what you're talking about. Well, it's also Wednesday, that week on Wednesday. You need S&T in the 1 minute to enter, says Rolly. Also, S&T is only valid after objective is taken. Yeah, that's very important because looking for S&T all the times. We'll see now. Does he break or reject? Yeah. Let's see. Very strong push on the last minute of that 5 minute candle. Humberto, if you are up $1,000, that means you are trying to pass a 150 account, right? I see. Honestly, for me, reversals look stronger than this. To see something internal in this bullish bear structure. Looking good for me so far. Let's see. You're very good at sitting back, by the way. That's cute to have sitting out when it's not your setup. Appreciate that. I think it's true. It's just the thing with that is that you are good until you are not. For example, Tuesday, I felt like last week I was done with 3 trades before 11, and then this week I have only made 1 trade, and then it gets a time where you feel like it's enough. I want to do a trade, especially if you're losing. Like me, for example, my first trade was a losing trade on Tuesday. And Monday was also a red day, and I felt like I didn't want to finish Tuesday red as well. So I sat back. I was just watching and watching, but somehow I convinced myself because it's good until it's not. I'm conscious about it. But more than a skill, it's like It's a discipline. But sometimes we run out of will. But I think with practice, I'll get better at it. We could react to 519 imbalance. Let's see. No me puedo unir a tu audio. Déjame ver. Déjame intentarlo. La última vez que lo intenté no me dejaron, pero... ¿Sí? Yo creo que sí. Let's see. Me sale que estás offline, Rolly, pero al parecer sí. No sé si es que tengas que estar tú en un live, pero me sale que estás offline. Lo que puedes hacer es empezar un live. Si no quieres que la cámara te coja, puedes quitar la cámara y yo creo que yo te puedo invitar desde ahí. Pero si no estás en live, me dice que estás offline. Pero sería elegante, ¿verdad? No. La otra forma, I think, no se puede porque estoy usando el landscape as well. Five-minute gap feels we're going up. Let's see. Un día que quieras venir y que quieras hacer un de eso conmigo, me tienes que decir y entonces tengo que empezar el live sin el landscape, sin ningún problema del FPS. Y entonces ahí sí lo podemos hacer. Sí, it's looking well. It's looking like we're going up. Hey, how's it going, TTJ? I'm trading NQ futures. Just PD not too good. Yeah, I don't like that. Every time price take a previous swing high, we have a little pullback. In my opinion, when I see reversals, they're very aggressive. And this does not look aggressive. It's been hard week for trading. How you been? Really bad. Not only a week, but also the month. This is the worst month since I started trading. I think we're going for the inducement you were looking for, Rolly. For how long have I been trading? For 1 year and a half, but I started to trade different a month ago. That's also when I started to live stream. I started journaling and doing the same thing for a long time until I figured out like my strategy, my whatever works for me. I appreciate it, TTJ. Are you profitable? No, I'm not profitable. I'm not profitable, no. You will be. Appreciate those words, man. Are you looking for longs or short? I'm flat right now. This is the part where it gets very, very difficult for me because I'm not able to recognize if we are doing just a pullback or we are reversing. Therefore, I try to stay on the sidelines. But I keep saying the same thing. If I had a gun in my head and I have to decide it, long or shorts, I will go short. It's just too weak. Especially because this is the first try to do a reversal. But that just expose how unsure about I am about this. Because if I were sure about shorts, I would be entering shorts here. I will see if I can enter on a short targeting low day inside macro. That, in my opinion, will be a good setup for me. Why? Why? What's your bias for today? I'm bullish. Respect. How's it going, man? Or woman? I didn't hold my trade, so I only made 6K. Woman, I see. It's great. I'm doing good. I made some money today, but not 10% close to what you did. But awesome. That's okay. I was ready for 2 months until today. I am very red on this month. This is my fourth consecutive red week. Do you consider volume when you trade, regardless of strategy? I do not. When I started trading, I used volume until I realized it didn't mean too much. I would take a trade no matter what. And I have seen a lot of like I have seen spike on volume on ranges, and then I have seen price trending with no volume. Therefore, I thought it would just distracting me. You see what I was saying about confirmation for longs? Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. So you focus correct. That's actually better describe it than I have ever described it. I always say price action, but I would say market structure instead. That's an awesome way to put it. I assume that guy aiming for the sky. Yeah, no, the longs didn't work. Not this time. No confirmation, especially being the first time, the first try to reverse. A very aggressive leg. Pasa macho. Pasa machito. Hmm? Thanks for answering my question and being respectful. I feel like I called you on a bad day last time. Really? I said something bad to you? I apologize for that. Now if 516 is taken. Oh, then post respected. Then it's a good or long. Long all day. No, you were just in the bad mood. Alright, thank you for passing by, Spooky. Take care. Have a good weekend. Maybe I'll see you next week. But as of now, we're still training. Yeah, that's all I see. That's all I see. Also, this is the second time we take previous day low. So now, okay, in my opinion, now if we could reverse, where's my? If we had a, let's say, a 20% of price reversing in this leg, now because we took low of day and also it's the second time we go below previous day low, I would say the chances for a reversal goes to 30. But that's just the way I see it. And as we all know, I'm new at this. And also very careful with the reversals. But again, if we had a chance to reverse in this leg, I would name it like 20% that price could reverse. But now after we take low of day and also the second time we go below 443, which is a previous day low. Now the chances increases a little bit more for a reversal, but even if they increase, I'll be just looking. And then if we broke this high, maybe I could be looking for a pullback and do a long, but let's see. I think it would take a lot of time, especially. And we took also low of day just after macro. That means I would not get that chance to go short targeting low of day. Remember when I said we will react out of that imbalance, right on. Look at the chart and look at the left. Which imbalance? This one? Oh yeah, I remember you said in the comments that we could react to that imbalance. You wanna go out? Let's go. Come on, come on. That's why I was telling the person Amy, you start to not target more than that level. I see. Oh, well, if they have a strategy and it works for them, they should do whatever it works for them. But yeah, it makes sense. Or at least to protect the trade, right? Move it to break even. It's okay. Just trying to help here. Yeah. No, I think people get, I'm not sure if mad when they say something in the chat about one price going in one direction and then it goes the other thing. I really don't care because I don't follow any one signal. So if you're wrong, then it's fine. I don't think you'll be more wrong than me, at least on this month. So oh, big S&T. Yeah, lunchtime. That's what I was saying. We're getting, in my opinion, 11 a.m. is good when we are balanced during the opening, but when we have been trending and now we get to this time, I'm not sure. Yeah, now we will potentially be okay with loans. Now for the first time, yes, I would go with you in longs, but just because the first try it failed, now we took low of day. This is the second time taking out previous day low. Now things changes, but in the first try, I would stay on the sidelines. Yeah, I would like to see SMT and break a structure. But break a structure on what time frame? Sometimes I get lost. I would like to see a big up close 5-minute candle. To see that no respected. Yeah, 23, 5, 15. I see it. I got taken out. Good call on the first attempt going wrong. It's actually what works for me, but it's not an universal. I'm also learning, so let's sit out next time. Or you could do the same thing in journal for 1 month, 2 months, and then I think you'll be able to see clear what's going on. I think that's the way I want to learn. For example, if I were looking for reversal, if I do the trade you did, I would do it next time and next time and next time. And then I think after 2 months, 1 month, we could go to the journal and then see, because some of them will work and with good RR. So go to a journal and see which one worked, what happened. Did the reversal was a little bit more aggressive? But I'm fine with 2 loss. I won my last 3 trade. Winning all the time is impossible. Yeah, that's a good mentality, because that's the way this works. What's your RR usually? Rolly is in longs. Oh, look at that. 1, 2, 3. That's very good. That's good. I'm going for 1 to 1 in most of my trade. only one contract was launched. I see. Very strong push. I think ES is looking better. I always forget about ES. Always forget about ES. Let's see if next 5-minute candle we can do a little bit push down. I'm not sure. ¿Tú entraste? No. No, no entré. Not yet. I was thinking about entrar en ES instead of en Q. ¿Qué active es? No entiendo lo que quisiste decir, Michelle. ¿Qué active es? Is it going to get? Yeah, it's looking like longs are working. You need to wait for the high taking before the pullback. Probably I was waiting for a pullback targeting that high. I want to get into this long. That's it. Your stop loss will be. Remember, I go for a 1-to-1. And I always risk $100. So el problema de entrar ahora es donde pones el stop loss. Por ejemplo, en ES, let's say, if I put my stop loss, my target would be like that. Low of day. I could go like this as well. Y on NQ, same thing. Yeah, 1-to-1. All my trades are 1-to-1. I'll go with ES. This is going to be my first trade ever with ES. So buy. I'm planning to enter on a long. I place a limit order at 66.50. What is no? This is futures, NQ and ES, Nasdaq and S&P 500. ¿Dónde estás operando, bro? Ahora mismo estoy quiero hacer un long en ES. If it hits, you buy, correct. Yeah. Eso en chart es ES. Ajá, sí. Jorge, estoy operando ES. No sé si te referiste a eso. Hablas español. Vives el trading. No, me dedico al trading, pero no vivo del trading. Si lo que me estás preguntando es que si soy profitable o no soy profitable, estoy aprendiendo todavía. Estoy tratando de pasar mi cuenta de fondeo por lo de cabeza. A veces se complican, ¿sí? You going long one side. How's it going one side? Yes. I had a limit order on ES. Planning on going long. ¿Cómo sabes que tiene que pegar ahí? No sé, Jonik, no sé la verdad si tiene, si no llega y se va, pues ya analizaré y veré qué pudo haber hecho wrong, si es que hice algo equivocado, pero la verdad que no sé nada de lo que yo hago, no sé, solo espero que pueda pasar. Me baso más en probabilidades de que el precio pueda dropear un poquitico para ir más high, pero nada de lo que hago lo sé al 100%. Yo creo que aprender tantas estrategias te fundes porque ahora mismo no sé ni lo que estoy haciendo. Es verdad, eso a veces pasa. Eh, por eso yo ahora mismo estoy aprendiendo lo que es price action y eso, y entonces eh, tuve un súper mal mes, pero antes de cambiarme, primero prefiero darle una oportunidad y ver si puedo aprender algo de eso. Pero sí, tantas estrategias al final, tú no sé. Aparte, hay demasiado confluencia, creo que se dice, demasiadas confluencias para tomar un solo trade y cosas así. Mm. Imbalance. Tú dices la entrada, Rolly, en NQ, en ES, un imbalance. Sí, también. Mira ese build cómo se va. Vamos a ver. Estoy en ES, sí. Estoy viendo que NQ aguantó más fuerte que ES, pero quise probar un ES. A ver qué tal. Este es el de NQ, que nos hubiese filiado, por ahora no. Did you get? I have never get a payout before. Never. There was only one time that I was like I could get a payout, but I keep trading. But again, anything I have done before, I think it's pure luck because I'm not consistent, not yet. Se manda ese build, me voy a break even. Let's see. What phone are you using again? I'm using Trading5. I have two straight to funded account with Trading5. That means you don't need to pass the challenge account. And I have two regular accounts with my funded futures. I passed the evaluation on both of them, and then I have to sim funded with my funded futures. So it's my funded futures and Trading5. I think that's the way you pronounce it, Trading5. Like that. Ya moviste a break even, Rolly. Por eso es que estás amplio, que haga lo que quiera, ¿no? Pero bajita ese target, vamos a ver. Aguanta como maceo. Ese es tu TP, yeah. 73 es el TP mío. Yo entré on ES porque fue que hizo el S&T stronger. Se estaba moviendo más fuerte to the upside. And I want to start doing that. I want to start going with the strongest one, but now NQ is the one pushing higher. Let's see what happened. This is my first trade with ES. Also, I'm well aware that ES moves slower than NQ, but let's see. I think in terms of percentage, it's the same. The fact that I'm doing $100 here, that means that I calculated bad the risk and reward. So I close the position there. I aim for $100. So that's it. I close the position. That's it. I think this is my first day, my best day ever in the month. I think if you say in the month, you don't need to say ever, but that's what I meant. I don't think I have done 3 consecutive winning trade in a day before. So it's a good way to close the month. It was a really red month. It's also a learning month. So even though I was expecting that, there were some days that it didn't feel good to lose and lose. But I guess I have more information and more data to make my strategy better. So good thing is that I survived. Hey, how's it going, Wesley? How you doing? Do you hit TP? Yes. My target was, I think, 74, but I was making $100 here. That means that I calculated bad the risk and reward, because the idea is to risk 100 and make 100. So I was making 100 here. My target was a little bit above, and I sold at that. I have a question. Do you think it's better to enter in a limit order or wait for a lower time frame confirmation? I think it depends. I normally enter on, well, I don't have normally. Depends. If I see prices to stand and we could easily do a pullback, then I'll wait for it and do an order limit. But if I think the trend is just starting and I could probably miss the move, then I will go with the market order. I think that's what you're asking. Me faltan 26 puntos. Well, 26 points. 26 puntos en NQ, it's nothing. It's good for trading. I want to start. This is futures. I don't do Forex. I have never done Forex before. What strategy do you recommend? What strategy do you recommend for fast in and out trading to passive funded? I'm not sure, brother. I'm learning as well. I don't think I'm the most indicated people to advise you regarding that. But I think you could use your strategy and then use more leverage. That's just the way I see it. Same strategy, but more risk. Wesley, if you know that level would do a reaction. I wonder if you are asking, oh, I have a question. Do you think it's a better until limit order? Well, if you ever know that a level would do a reaction, yes. If I ever know a level would do a reaction, that's what I want to place my limit order. Do you have a 50K account? Yes, I have 4 50K accounts. Yes, Rolly say use a limit order if you're not looking at the screen or if you're expecting fast move toward your entry. Correct. Hey Kali, how are you? Yeah, Wesley. Rolly gave you a good input there. If you're expecting a fast move and probably you won't be able to enter on an order market, then it would be nice to have a limit order down there waiting for it. The only problem with limit order is that if it's not correct, you get swept. It can be the same with market orders. You can get swept. If you run on the trade, you run on the trade no matter what is your entry or how do you enter. If you're wrong, you're wrong. But I understand what you're saying. I think you're saying that if you place a limit order, then you're betting on price that it's going against you, and that feels scary. I know what you're saying. I guess for that, I'm also learning, and for that, it would be nice to have a bias. Like for example, in this trade, I was expecting ES to hit this swing high. And for that, I enter on a limit order. And yes, price was going against me until it hit my order. And then it reversed. I think it's with time. Even if I enter there with a stop order, with a market order, if I'm wrong, then the stop loss is the same. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. The only reason I put a limit order down here, it was because I wanted that exact price. And as we can see, it never closed below. It's hit it. But I could have also entered with a market order and the trade would have worked. It's the same. It's just I thought this could easily hit it and reverse aggressively. It didn't because it hit it 2 more times, but you never know. But for example, let's say I want to enter here on an order limit, but I distract, like talking, and price drop a little bit more. That means that anything I get here, it's a better feel that my order limit. So I will enter here with the market order, because anything down here, it's a better feel than my limit order. And that's just the way I see it. I hope that helps. S&P all-time high. My strategy, it's crushing the bottom thick. Yeah, if that's your strategy, then definitely, because even if you hit the click at the exact time, you could probably get some slippage. How's it going, Dylan? I'm trading NQ. Well, I just did a trade on ES for the first time ever. And it worked, but I mainly trade NQ. Rolly, did price hit your break even? No, I don't mind. Five points away. 5 points on NQ, it's like one tick on ES. It looks like an internal inducement. Did I get that right? Yeah, no, I get it. That's just selling off. Didn't expect it, to be honest. When I was doing the analysis, the pre-market analysis, I was thinking, well, we're pushing higher. Price is very strong. The only thing I don't like is how ES took all-time high and NQ was holding below. And I say we can expect anything. It's Friday, last month of the month. So we will recover after action sell-off. I see it keeps going down. Price meant to continue lower. Let's see. What time frame? This is a 1 minute time frame, but if you flip your phone horizontal, you'll be able to see ES and NQ in the 5 minute time frame. But this is the Y chart. It's a 1 minute time frame on NQ. Almost head down with it. It looks like, right? What position are you thinking? I'm actually about to end the stream. I'm done for the day. I already did 3 trades, 2 shorts in the opening and 1 long on ES. The 3 of them work. It's my best day of the month regarding win rates, and I'm usually done by this time. So I'm not thinking about any position, especially with launch hour coming. You trading on Top Step? No, I like them, but I'm not trading with Top Step. Wow, $5. You know, when I'm I'm passing a challenge account. If I'm too close to target and price is tricky, sometimes I will throw aggressive and then leave the rest for a quick scalp. Yeah, because that hurt. Being so, I even have it recorded on YouTube. All right, Rolly. Nos vemos, brother. Hablamos, ¿eh? Dale. I think, I don't remember how much in money I was close to pass an account, but I know I was 2 points on NQ. 2 points on NQ, it's nothing. I was 2 points from passing the account. It was a Friday. And then next week, I blow up the account. Yeah. I think that's what we are exposed here on trading. It's just, that's the way I see it. It looks weird, like bad luck, but in reality, it's trading. It's what we're supposed to, especially when learning. I'm still learning. But yeah, I'm going to end it here. That's it for me. Launch hour coming. Time to do a big review to a journal. End of the month. I should have exit, but now I need one of 800. I have found myself in that position, the one that I want to pass the account, so I start next week with the new Express. I understand why you're going through. You just blew my pro account. I see. The unknown. I know you will. Like, I'm not profitable, but I have passed a lot of challenge account, and that helped me not to say that I'm profitable because I can pass a challenge account, but that helped me to recognize that I know how to pass a challenge account. So I hope it works the same way for you. But that's it, guys. I'm going to end it here. I'm very hungry. Done for the day. Best day of the month. Still a very red month. And I'll be doing a recap in the afternoon. These recaps are the best because I show the journal. A lot of people join. It's very fun. So I hope I'll see you there. And until then, we'll talk. Take care. Bye bye. All right, brother.